10,000 likes. Can we please, no dislikes, but get 10,000 likes on this video. The Descendants were out here knocking it out. Sarah's behind the camera, and we did a phenomenal job out here trying to get everything. 10,000 likes, guys. Let's roll the footage from today on this.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable. Now I gotta remember what all I said.
Thank you to the people that helped you. Thank you to your sponsors.
I think we had a little bit of a mic error on the first one. If not, the first one was almost pretty flawless. But here goes again. Good morning, boys and girls. Ow, and welcome to the channel. Ow, I got a splinter.
I think I did too, actually. But it's probably...
I did.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I am Steve, and welcome. We've got a perfect journey that we're on right now. Everything has finally led up to the point, and I got to give a huge shout out to everybody that helped me get to where we are today. Cameron, Trey, Chandler, Deceiving Bailey, everybody that was up here that helped me move, whether it be a truck or just out in the warehouse, has helped me drastically. I appreciate each and every one of you. I could not say it anymore, but huge thank you. I appreciate it. Also, I want to jump on board and say huge shout out to my sponsors. Without my sponsors, I really couldn't be here. Some of the trucks that you'll see, I know it's not much to a lot of people, but there's a lot of money in some of these trucks, and it's, because of sponsors. So huge shout out to, we'll say, Rough Country right off the bat. They've had my back for probably 3 years now. I super appreciate them. I call them when I have an idea. They either say yes or they say no. Not typically no, but they either say yes or they say no, we're on board. But I really appreciate Rough Country. By the way, all of the sponsors or everybody that helped me get where I'm at will be in the description down below. But I also want to give a huge shout out to Casey Turbo, Blessed Performance, Yank Strap, Speed Strap. That's just some of the few. Huron Speed, they helped me out early on in the build with the C5 Corvette twin turbo kit and everything. East Coast Supercharging, they helped me out with some transmission braces and things like that. So huge shout out to anybody that has helped the channel this far along. And we're here, guys. We finally made it. I can finally be proud of what I'm standing in right now. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and record what we have up until this point, and obviously cleaning everything out. I got everything cleaned up for the pitching machine over here, as you can see, so we can let the kids play some softball. I try to hit 100-mile-an-hour fast pitch ball. That's a sight to see, so you guys just stay tuned for the video, and I'll pick back up here in a minute and show you around the warehouse. So I will leave all your oddness in, and you know that.
Wait! Okay, go.
It's screamed. You should have been here yesterday. I looked at the door open. I found my package. All right, guys, so we've got this room all cleared out here. We made great headway this morning. Man, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. You don't realize how much stuff somebody actually has in places until you get to doing stuff like this. But we've made good progress. We've got basically this entire section over here just about cleaned up. We got obviously 2 more trucks in here, but we're making pretty good headway. The only thing we have to do yet is this side over here, which we'll get to that probably later this afternoon. So I'm going to unload some of the stuff. I have like some of the Corvette wheels, some spare parts I have for the F350 and the 450 I brought up on this load. Mini fridge so we can actually get some cold beverages and I don't have to keep buying ice for the cooler, but plug and chug. All right, go ahead. All right, Matt asked for an ice cold beer here. We're going to launch it to him with the baseball launcher here. Coming your way, Matt. Dude, that is perfect. Perfect. Shaken, not stirred. Pitching machine. working. So I just turned the camera on, it was not working. So as you can tell here, we went ahead and pressure washed this entire front building unit. I got this thing all cleaned out. As of right now, I don't know where we're gonna move a bunch of the stuff, so I've just kind of tossed some stuff in here. I did bring an air mattress up. I don't know why. I don't think we're sleeping in this or anything, but I just had actually, we found the air mattress. Yeah, we found the air mattress in the warehouse, and I blew it up to see if it actually held. So in here, I have a bunch of my spare parts and everything. I've got my press, which is actually going to come out into the shop. I've got the C5 wheels. I just sort of started bringing a little bit of things up right now, and I know this looks bad, but pick back up in a later date in the videos, and you'll see that this does not look like this. Right now, it's a little bit of clutter, but that's because we were actually just finished up about 45 minutes ago with clearing out the rest of the warehouse. So moving on over here to this section, this is actually going to be a little bit of a living room area per se. So I'm going to have a TV hanging on the wall. I'm just going to briefly go over everything of what I'm going to do. TV in the wall. I'm going to have like a little like snack counter, little mini fridge, and just kind of go from there. There's going to be a couch, maybe some chairs over here, and just sort of a little relaxation room. The weight section here, or weight equipment, that is actually going to get moved over to here. I'm gonna move it over here, gonna have sort of a little mini gym. This stand here, as you guys seen, we moved the first one down, but they are freaking heavy. The neighbor is actually gonna bring a skid loader over and help us take this apart. So I didn't wanna tear this one down or have this one fall against the building, as you've seen us take it down on the other one. So we're gonna wait for that to take that down properly, but we got everything cleaned out around it. Obviously, you see we have a pitching machine back here, or a pitching area. That's actually probably the back. Well, this is 80 feet from one side to the other. So from 80 feet, we got it, and it actually comes out probably 30 feet. So this is just going to be something that the kids can play with when we're up here. And we're also going to do a game room, which we're going to build a loft and everything up here, going back a little bit. So we're going to build a loft up here, do a game room up top for the kids. And there's going to be just a spare room up here for whatever you want to do. Or if it's a late night and I don't feel like driving home, we're going to crash up here into the loft and into a bedroom. So stay tuned for that. Construction companies, if you want to be on board, I'm not a wealthy man, but I do got a couple dollars. We can fund a little bit of our project up here. But again, I just want to build a loft up here and do a game room, and then like a bedroom with kind of like a balcony that you can actually sit here and just look out over the cars. And then that will become storage again up top on top of there. So again, rolling over here, pitching machine, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It is what it is. Over here. This is actually going to be kind of the storage area. So this way, I'm going to park the ramp truck on the far side. The F450 will then come this way. 350 will be here. And then we're going to trickle down the line with the vehicles there. Over here, we're obviously going to go ahead and put a lift in this way. It'll probably be in between this and the Trans Am will be a lift. And then over here on the other side, kind of tight up against it, probably the center of the F450 here, and the center of that will be this lift. So we're gonna have two lifts over here. I'm gonna walk around to the back of here. You can see we got a brand new air compressor delivered here. We're plugging and chugging, getting everything cleaned up, but we've got a brand new air compressor. I actually want to put that into like a little like cabinet or something right here so that I don't have to listen to that 24/7. There's a through door. We'll explain all this later. Over here, I'm going to do basically my toolbox from here, probably to the middle of that. And then I'm going to put a workbench in over here. This still has to get out of here. I didn't have a skid loader. Neighbor's going to bring a skid loader over so we can get this out on a trailer and get this out of here. Same with that thing here. But from probably, I'd say here here is going to be a workbench. This is where I'll go ahead and tear down and do whatever I need to do. And then over here, we're going to do kind of, I think a tire machine in the corner. And then I'm going to build like a wall right here. I'm going to put my press that you see in there, and maybe a balancer. I'm not really sure. I don't really need to balance tires. As you guys do know, I do a bunch of off-roading. If I do get tires done for like my Trans Am or something like that, I'll take them somewhere and get them balanced. Not a big deal. If I can mount them myself, it'll save me some time, save me some energy. But we are finally here, boys and girls. Hard work, hard focus, dedication, a lot of hours, a lot of editing, but we're here. We're literally here. We can literally go outside. No, I can't. I got the door locked. But I mean, we're here. We're walking into my own facility, my own warehouse, and I couldn't be any more excited. It looks like it's kind of clustered right here, but this is just because these are two very, very big trucks. If you guys have seen these at all in person, you know how big and how massive these trucks really, really are. But huge shout out to everybody. The kids did great. They were up here the last 2 days knocking things out. They did whine and complain a little bit, but that's expected for being a kid. I had to grip that one up once. darn near ripped her head off because she had me frustrated, but everyone else did very, very great. So I appreciate you girls. And that's where we're gonna end the video. You gotta come in this way if you wanna be in the camera. Cam, huge shout out to Cameron too. Cameron helped out drastically. Anytime I called him, Cam, can we go up here? Cam jumped in the car, jumped in his truck, drove up here a couple times, and he super helped out. So I'm super grateful for everybody that helped me. All you guys, go ahead and hit the like button, please. Get this thing to 10,000 likes. I don't think I've ever had 10,000. I've come pretty close. I've had, I think, 7,800 or 8,000. Get us to 10,000 likes on this video. Greatly appreciate it, and there's so much more to come. So again, construction company, if you guys know anybody that'll help me do this, I don't need anything extravagant or crazy, but I definitely want to get an area up here built, and built kind of soon. I'm not really like in a super rush. It doesn't have to be this weekend or anything, but shout me a message, Tazfree13, as you see on the screen right there, and we'll go from there. But that's gonna go ahead and end the video. Comment, like, subscribe. We will see you guys in an upcoming video. Send it out. End cam.